Good morning. This is our Board of Directors report for Urban Pedals. And part of our mission is revolutionizing cycling with custom 3D printed carbon bikes. I'm going to be taking us through the members of our team. So, this is the small but mighty team tasked with a wonderful experience of Urban Pedals business. Myself, Queen, the President and Vice President Manufacturing, Faith Ann Oshokoya, VP Sales Management and Marketing, Afolabi Aminat, VP Human Resources. I have Busola Oloniyo, VP Accounting and Finance, and Bukola Matuluko, VP Business Analytics. We have come together, and after a whooping 6 operating quarters, this is what we accomplished. We had a whole $9 million in revenue, putting together all metrics and an absolutely balanced scorecard. We had 4 international sales offices. We went global and we opened sales stores, including our web center. We had over $2 million in profits at the end of Q6, and we ensured to capture each segment in the global market. That is including the mountain segment, speed segment, and recreation segments. At the end of the simulation, we came up as the first place in the simulation, which was an exciting experience. Has this always been a smooth sail? Not at all. On the left of your screen, you would see our rocky start. At the end of Q3, unfortunately, we had zero in total performance. Our only standout strength was in investments, and this is because we're extremely conservative with our funds. We came fifth place in the team. We came fifth place in the game, and this was quite disheartening for us. However, on the right side of the screen, you would see our final push to victory. At the end of Q6, we were the highest total performance, well above competition. We ranked first in 6 out of 10 measurements against all competition. We made mistakes at the beginning and we learned from our mistakes. I'll take you through some of those mistakes. Our team faced serious issues when it came to our brand judgment and pricing, our advertising, and understanding customer needs. We had absolutely no idea what we were doing in the beginning. It was a strange ground. We're walking in uncharted waters. Therefore, we made mistakes, and these are one of them. At the first 3 quarters, we did not even meet minimum requirements for our speed segment. Our speed did not go to market. We didn't understand customer needs. Even though we had some information from the market research, it wasn't sufficient enough for us to make informed decision. Like I said earlier, we were very conservative with our funds, so we had insufficient advertising and brand awareness. We had low sales strategy, inventory management, and sales staff, and our pricing was also off. However, we learned from these mistakes. We made changes. And now I'm going to hand over to Busola, our VP Accounting and Finance, who will take us into our very unexpected lead.
Thank you, Queen. I will walk you through our performance specifically in quarter 4, 5, and 7, where we experienced a very unexpected and exciting lead. In quarter 4, following a strong demand surge in quarter 3, our team found ourselves dominating the market. Despite facing capacity challenges, we targeted key segments, recreation, mountain, and speed, and so doubled the volume compared to all other firms. There was a major turning point. We began generating profits and crossed over $2 million in sales. We maintained this momentum in quarter 5, focusing on operational and strategic continuity, ensuring that our foundation remains strong for the long haul. Fast forward to quarter 7, we saw the results of our aggressive and data-driven strategy come to life. We experienced our highest performing quarter ever, bringing in 9.2 million in revenue and taking the lead in 6 out of 10 performance metrics globally. We also secured the highest market share, responding to 6,000 units in demand. A key move that paid off was streamlining our brand portfolio to 5 strategic brands, allowing us to focus our resources. We also leverage every sales tactics available from pricing, from competitive pricing to increased advertising and investments in our sales force. These decisions position us firmly at the top performing firm in the market. I'll hand it over to Faith Han now.
Thank you, Busola. So we've captured the strategies that took us from where we started to where we are right now, and we're using the 4 Ps: product, price, promotion, and place. One of the smartest things we did was discontinuing one of the smartest things we did was discontinuing products that were not doing well in the market. That is, that products that had low brand judgments, as low below 60, and creating a better product based on bikes that were leading in the market and improving on them. So basically, we did some sort of reverse engineering. We looked at our competitors and saw what competitors that were leading in the market and took their bikes that were doing so well in the market. We took their strategies and improved on them. Now, moving to Q3. In Q3, please move to the next slide. In Q4, previously in Q3, we had too many bikes. We had low sales, so we had to simplify our product strategy in Q4, and we focused on 5 strong brands. These brands spoke clearly to our target customers, that is introducing the markets, the mountain segments. Previously, we had just recreation and speed, so we introduced the mountain segment. We didn't just stop there. In Q5, we invested in R&D. We also discontinued products, brands, bikes that were not doing well, and we created new bikes that we envisioned were going to do well in the market, that were going to be very competitive with our competitors. And then we invested in R&D, and then we had a tactical plan we use our tactical plan to improve on our products. In Q6, each product was tailored to different segments: recreation, speed, and mountain, but focusing on speed and mountain because they generated more foot and web traffic, which gave us an increased sales. Now, moving on to our pricing strategy. Our pricing underwent a significant transformation during the simulation. At the beginning, we struggled to match our priority with customers' expectations. We had overpriced bikes, and we didn't have bikes that would meet up to good enough bikes that met with our pricing decisions. So to address this, we adjusted price based on competitor strengths. That is, we looked at what our competitors were offering while staying mindful of production cost, also giving rebates for old bikes, and we left the new bikes so that we'll see how they were going to do in the market, not adding rebates to the new bikes we're introducing to the market, but rebates on old bikes we previously had. Also, this strategy helped encourage repeat purchase from our customers. All this helped us balance profitability and competitiveness, which contributed to our significant growth and our ability to generate over 9 million in revenue. Now I'm going to pass on to Amina to walk us through our promotion and place.
Thank you, Faithan. So, as part of our global marketing review, we analyze how urban pedals can increase demand through strategic promotional efforts. So, the data here shows that increasing our quarterly marketing budget yields strong results, particularly in blogs, newsletter, social media networking, which deliver the highest return on our investment in terms of demand growth. So to capitalize on this, we recommend continuous testing of different creative and brand messages across the platform. In addition, a targeted increase in our advertising branding budget will allow us to improve globally visibility and better compete in saturated markets. So, Urban Pedals currently operate in all four major cities analyzed: New York, Rio de Janeiro, Amsterdam, and Bangalore, alongside a robust web sales center. This position helps us as one of the best complete market coverage across all the locations reviewed. So, in terms of the sales force competition, Urban Pedals currently offer 84.1% satisfaction, a salary of 21,500, full health coverage, and a yearly cost of 29,170 compared to other competitors like Ride On, Cycle On. So passed next to my team member.
Thank you, Aminat. Ladies and gentlemen of the board, as we reflect on the journey of Urban Pedals from a rocky quarter 3 to becoming a market leader by quarter 6, with over $9 million in revenue and a growing global presence, we are more confident than ever in our strategy for future growth. We've made bold moves across all areas of the business and they're already paying off. In pricing, we shifted to a value based model, aligning our prices with what customers are truly willing to pay by balancing profitability with customer expectation and optimizing pricing for each segment. We've built a strong foundation for long term success. In promotion, we increased our budgets for branding and advertising, and the results speak for themselves. Customer awareness and brand judgment improved significantly. With smart data driven targeting, we're able to connect with the right people and at the right time. On the product side, we streamlined our brand lines to avoid confusion and focused on innovation through advanced 3D printing. This allowed us to offer bags that are not only high performing, but also customized to what each segment wants, leading to a better customer satisfaction and loyalty. For Place, we went international, opening 4 new sales offices and building a scalable infrastructure to support our expansion. We embrace diverse sales strategy to reach new markets and stay flexible for future growth. In short, we didn't just recover, we redefined. Our strategy is bold, is focused, and backed by clear results. Urban Pedals is not just ready for what is next, we are leading the way there. Thank you for your time and attention and ongoing support. Your feedback and belief in our vision has helped us grow, improve, and lead with purpose. We are excited about what is ahead, and we are more excited to have you with us on this journey. Together, we are not just building bags, we are building the future of recycling. We are Urban Pedals.